loves us. They say it's impossible, but there are some who say it's possible. So let me take you back to the days of old, and you will see the miracles that were told. Here we go in the book of Genesis, the creation. God spoke things into existence, what a wonderful captivation. His words are alive and true. The will of God's glory alone always shines through. Always shines through. Look at John 1:1. God's will of his word alone will be done. Jesus casted out demons, healed the sick and made a blind man see. He rebuked the chaos to calm the sea. Jesus also fed the 5,000 with little food, yet they are full, and that is good. He went to the cross to pay for our sins so that we may be forgiven. Not only that, he arose from the grave, he defeated death's way, so we may be risen along with him. This promise will never dim. God fulfilled the promise from the beginning of the fall. What a wake-up call. Even King David spoke about the resurrection. What a wonderful connection. Don't you see the Lord's determination? Impossible, possible, impossible, possible. Even though the world will say it's impossible, but having Christ on your side, anything is possible. Jesus, having you makes me feel unstoppable. Having faith in Jesus made me audible. Impossible, possible, impossible, possible. Let's look at the people that God chose. They followed him in faith like pros. Noah was tasked to build an ark for his family, and creatures for the world was so dark. So God had to perform a procedure. He cleansed the world. Now that's what I call water world. Moses was called to free his people from Pharaoh. God's wonders were swift, you know. From river turned to blood, to the angel of death that took Pharaoh's son's breath. But don't forget the river split apart to run Pharaoh's wrath. And God's miracle is a work of art. Well, that did give his army a heavy bath. Don't you see, Moses has a faithful heart, just like this little shepherd boy David here. Didn't you hear? His nation is at war with the Philistines. They had a truck car to spring. That's Goliath. He mocked God in front of Israel. He doesn't realize that God's wrath is real. David took Goliath out with a single stone. His faith in God alone shivers my bones. Don't you see the gospel mystery? What a legendary history. Impossible, possible. Even though the world will say it's impossible, but having Christ on your side, anything is possible. Jesus, having you makes me feel unstoppable. Having faith in Jesus made me audible. Impossible, possible, impossible, possible, 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 impossible, possible, 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 possible. Impossible, possible, impossible, possible. Impossible, possible, impossible, possible. Impossible, possible, impossible, possible.